Hello everyone. Hey, hello. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. Is everyone here? Hey, everyone. It's great to be back. Hey. Hey. It's good to see you as well. I'm so sorry. I've been away for so long. I had some busy jobs to do. I had some very busy jobs to do, and now I can finally actually get some rest and finally, get. I noticed that's a thing I do. I always say the words. I'm actually recording. I'm actually recording a little bit of a documentary um, about VTubers, and it's funny because I'm actually editing it at the moment, and the amount of times I just say the words, you know, and because that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at branching out, and I want to make a bit content a bit different, just a little bit different to other people, and I'm talking about one of the people or two of the people I'm inspired by is Guru Larry and Slopes Gaverum, and I was trying to sort of look at VTubing in a way how I guess people look at video games. If you look at like video game content, I mean, yes, of course, you'd say someone like PewDiePie or Markiplier are probably the biggest video game like person, but if you look at like video games, you can see that there's many different types of content. I mean, there's people who will make videos where they review games. There'll be people who make content of videos where they like look more into the history of the game. Let's say a bad game. I like the series. What's it called? What Happened? That's quite a funny series. And he just looks into a game that had a really like difficult development, and it's pretty much what happened, like all the terrible things that happened in this game's development. And I'm working on something. I'm working on a pilot for something, and yeah, so it's a little bit more factual. I'll hopefully be releasing it on this channel. I'm just trying to make sure it's really well edited. So the problem I'm having at the moment is that I keep saying and it just, when you're filming a documentary saying really doesn't sort of sound professional. I know I'm going into new grounds when it's a documentary about VTubing. So, right, so today's April Fool's Day. I was gonna come up with some brilliant April Fool's Day. I think I did have the idea that I was gonna claim that I was like collabing with Amelia Watson, and I was gonna have some really terrible Amelia Watson cut out next to me, and I was gonna have like a button that like had three of her phases, and I'd just be playing a game, going, "Wow, isn't this great, Amelia Watson?" And she'd be like, "Ground pound!" Like, "Oh man, like, isn't this great?" And I like press another button, and it's another one of her like lines. But I don't know. I just was a bit worried if I went up there and just so many people actually would think Amelia Watson was in this video. Everyone would just be calling me a troll. So instead, for April Fool's Day, I decided to fool myself and play a god awful game. And that awful game being Action 52. It's not just one bad game. It's 52 separate bad games. And I don't think I'll play them all. Actually, I don't think it's physically possible to play them all because this game is so badly made that not all the games are playable. Like, it literally, certain games you go in there. I will warn you, there's certain games that are only two-player games, and they're really boring. So you may recognise this, and I'm sure, especially someone who's been to a lot of car boots, if you've been around, back in the day you used to got a lot of these bootleg carts, which would have like some ridiculous, like 99999 games in one, when it really was the same amount of games over and over again. And a lot of these games were normally real games that were available, but sometimes, for example, like when Pokemon got popular, they just quickly like grab, I think they like grabbed the Smurf game and they just quickly stuck Pikachu in it. So, of course, when all the kids saw that, oh, Pokemon games on here, like a Pokemon game I've never seen before, like a Pokemon platformer, of course they're going to buy it, and you get stuff like Pokemon Green version, Pokemon. I think there was like a Pokemon Diamond, like 10 years before Pokemon Diamond was actually a Pokemon Diamond and Jade. It was some like other rip-off RPG. Right, so I'm actually going to get to the game. Now, I have booted it up, but I need to show you the intro because this is wow. This is for this period. Yeah, there's no... I said trains go to car boots as well. Here we go. We're booting up the game. Remember, this is like 1991. This is the most impressive part of the game. Wait for it. Oh, wow. As you can see, there is 52 games, all original. And of course, the most notorious one in this is Cheetah Men, which I will play. I will be playing that, don't you worry. But I think I'll leave that to last. Cheetah Men like became really famous in Nika Nika Doga because it's that bad. So let's start with Fire Breath, which I actually did play a bit of, and this is a 2-player game. So this is a bit easy if you're playing one. So, I see. Okay, so before you used the up and down menu to like go up and down. Now you have to press select. Let's see what the main menu says. Oh, it can go back to the main menu. Oh, I see. See, look. So it's a 2-player game. That was easy. There's nothing overly horrible here. Just I wish it kind of warned you, saying, "Oh, this is a 2-player game." I presume maybe they did have the thing to like have a what's it called? To have like a computer play the second player. Well, I hope it's a 2-player game. Or they've just forgotten to. Okay, no, it does say player 1, player 2. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. That was terrible. So there's a lot of interesting stories behind this. This game, I'm not joking, when this game came out, it cost something like $300. I don't think it ever came out. So this is the thing, you can actually... What? What? It's like, you start the game, you're not ready, and it's like, you're dead. It's like life. If you're not ready for it, it'll kill you. I just love how much it's freaking up at the top. It's just like, oh my god, just send pixels out. Just send... I like that. Oh. It's just that you just got like a split second to like react. Just the top of the screen is just like some jumble mess. So this never came out in sunny old England. It came out in America, and I think it was some guy, and he came up with the idea, and he was like, "Hey guys, like if we start," I think he had seen some of the bootleg carts, and I think he was like, "Hey, you know, if we programmed our own games, this is a real..." God, it's just the computer just does not know what to do. I think he thought, yeah, you know, this is a really good business idea. We could charge a load of money. So I think back in those days, like a SNES game would cost you like $50. So I think like their idea is they said, well, if we say we have 52 and we're charging like 300, someone's gonna go, wait a second, like I could go to the shop and buy like 4 good games or questionable games, depending. The NES had a lot of questionable games, and or I could buy this 52 games for like free, and it's like, oh, and then you figure it out, and it's really good value. I think there was also a contest, and it's famously on the box. It's like, oh, you can win like $1,000 or something, like $10,000 if you, I think, completed like one of the games and like sent in your score, and you'd be put in like to a like a raffle to win. Okay. What? Yeah, you'd be put like into like a raffle to win. What just happened is they programmed this game so badly is that you cannot complete the game. So you can never ever win the prize. I didn't notice you actually got a health bar in this game. And it's like pointless because everything that seems to touch you just kills you instantly. Like this time, wait. It's meant to be the boss, and it's just, you just can't figure out like what. It's just like... Shows you how broken this game. Did anyone test this game before they released it? I'm truly April Fooling myself. I'm just going to become a new April Fool's edition that we find the most horriblest video game we can find and we play it on this channel. Put myself out of my own misery there. It was so bad it didn't even render the final boss. So I think I would have just stayed there forever fighting random enemies off. And you think the NES has some really good like shooting games. I mean, they don't quite have Star Fox, but I mean they have some good stuff. I mean, even Space Invaders. Space Invaders is better than this. Like Space Invaders, as a game, I'd play that for longer. I'd sit here, I'm happy. Maybe I'll play Space Invaders on stream one day. I really love Space Invaders. So yeah, one of the reasons I've been away recently is because I'm working on, as I said earlier, about the Vtuber documentary. But there is another series I'm working on, but unfortunately, I can't go into too much detail because it actually could affect the series if I sort of go in and tell people what I'm doing right now, because it's kind of, it has to do with something, and if I say now, potentially I'd potentially ruin the video. Right, thank God that's over. I know it doesn't put you back where you were, elimination. What? Oh, I see. Okay, this is kind of cool. Ah. I say, okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. I mean, it's annoying, but interesting. I can at least see where someone was coming with this. Okay, so you actually shoot stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't see that bad guy come out. That just rendered randomly. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, this is actually passable. Like, you had this in an arcade. Like, even for the NES, this is like a nicer, like, turning off. Like, I'd like the lights to come back on so I can see what that... It's like that flipping thing in Pokemon. Oh, I see. It only seems to light... Now I'm just stuck. Okay, no. That was like I'm trying to figure out where I am. I see. So it only illuminates from the bad guy. So what am I to do? Wait, it just re-renders. So am I supposed to try and kill? Or is this, someone just renders every time. This is a nice concept. That's the thing. This is, and even for the time, this is, you know, quite. The effect is quite nice. Okay, so it's just hard. Like my character's like just glitching out now. It's like bear. Yeah, so I've been working on another documentary, but it kind of, oh, I see. If I shoot, I can see where I am. Okay. Yeah, so there's other thank God that's over. Okay, so that, I mean, that may be like our passable game, G-Force. Ooh, that sounds fun. Okay, not terrible. Okay. It's got the Ninja Turtles thing where you gotta avoid that random thing. Okay, and it's actually more challenging than the other shooting games. So give it. Okay, what did I do there? What happened there? I didn't touch anything. So yeah, literally the guys who made this game were just like never paid for it or anything. I think they made a Mega Drive version as well, so we can play that at some point. And yes, the games are different. Oh, and Cheetah Men too. Yeah, this was kind of their big scheme, was to make this franchise called Cheetah Men, which is, of course, one of the games. And I think there's like a Cheetah Men comic. And they're going to make a Cheetah Man like cartoon. And I think there's like an advert of it somewhere where they've actually animated the Cheetah Men. And they're like, hey, we're the Cheetah Men. I think one of them actually does have a voice like that. Go, hello there, good sir. I am a Cheetah Man. I am a Ninja Turtle ripoff. Because literally that's what they were doing. They were doing like a Ninja Turtle ripoff type thing. And then they all have like different accents. And they literally use one who's like, hey there, I am a British man. Oh, I got to the next level. I mean, it could be better, but considering the rubbish we played so far, I think so far this is probably the most confident game, except for that random time it decided to kill me. I think whoever programmed this... Game over. So I'm going to try and get through as many other games as possible. One player. Wow! It's music! They need to release the soundtrack to Action 52. Like... The jumping mechanics on this... Oh, I see what I've done. You can jump on the... I understand now. Ah! Okay, finally. Yeah, the jump... It's like you can just jump, but you can't jump in a direction. Okay, I'm actually going to play more of that. So it seems like these are platforms. Fair dues. Oh my god. I mean, this may have been the game that you could win the prize if you got a certain way through the level. Like, how badly it's programmed, I can see why nobody ever got through this. You couldn't even bribe people to, like, win. I think it was 10,000. Something ridiculous. I think it actually may have been $1 million. Something ridiculous like that. We'll have one more go. Yeah, so I've just been really excited working on this new project. I'm just like finding content. Actually, both of these projects, finding content. As I said, the VTubing one is a lot easier to find stuff for. It's just the other one I really can't overly talk about it until literally it comes out, because literally there we go. Okay, I'm done. I like the fact this one actually had a title screen. Someone was proud. Silver Sword. Okay, so it's. I thought this was going to be like a Zelda clone, but you just shoot swords. It's like robots. They couldn't decide what the hell this was. Yeah, so it's been nice to be back. As I said, I was working on these other projects. There's also it's like lots of interesting things going on there. I have something else in the works, but I want it to be more in place or more further along before I formally announce it. But yeah, it's pretty much something very exciting. Probably on 99% chance sure of happening. So yeah, that's really cool. I'm looking forward to be announcing it. But as I said, I don't want to announce it before I can really show it off to you. It's still in the early design stages, but once it's done, it's going to be really fun for the channel. As I said, I'm working on these 2 series. One of them I may release, or one of them definitely releasing on this channel. The other one I'm not too sure on. I mean, it's to do with video games. I'm working to confirm about the other series. It's to do with video games, but I think there may be a bit too much in the real world. And unfortunately, as I'm a train, I can't go too far into the real world. They only go down my track. So yeah, has anyone seen the Hollow Live that they've made Small Amy essentially canon? Yeah, they've all got Small Amy models for all the Hollow Live EN girls. And they, I was watching Callie's stream before. I think one of them's on right now. Trying to think which one's on. Well, I'm not going to... Probably where everyone is. I know. Yeah, Callie was on earlier. I was just watching a bit of her. She was just, just freaking out in her new model. Okay, that's enough of that. That's kind of confidently made. Critical BP critical bypass. Yeah, look, another shooting game. Okay, what the hell is this? Okay. So far, we've not come across any of the games that makes the game crash. So, I like how they use Tetris blocks. They've like just flat out gone and stolen like assets from Tetris. Okay, I'll do that one more time. Oh, I see. So it's like which direction I point, and then it will shoot that direction, which is really annoying because you use that to actually like. So I can't shoot like I have to go back to shoot back. It's just so annoying because you have to sort of go that direction to shoot that direction. Oh. So yeah, I was watching a load of anime in my time off from VTubing. I was watching Cells at Work, Code Black. I finally got into that. Finally been watching that. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Someone needs to release a soundtrack to this. I mean, no one will buy it. Let's put it on Spotify. I'm sure someone on YouTube has a soundtrack. So this became famous. Actually, I knew about this game before the Angry Video Game Nerd reviewed it. I remember seeing like someone else reviewing it, like some way smaller channel, and I think the nerd was like, "Yeah, I've got to review this." Jupiter Score. Oh, look, another shooting game. This is like Space Invaders without any of the charm. This is extremely easy because it's just like, oh. I like extremely easy then dies. Shows you. Should I just hear me just smashing the button? It's just like... It's like, how many shooting games does this freaking game have? It's like, this game is just way too easy. Like, can you go further up? Okay, I think I died there. I either died or went to a new level. No, game over. And I am not wanting to play more of that. We're up to Jupiter score. Alfred in the... I think I'm going to say future? Here we are. Here we are. We finally made it. Finally made it. Alfred in the future crashes the game. You know what? We have to reboot the SNES. At least we don't have to do this every... I was a bit worried. I thought you have to restart. So at least we're not getting tired of this little intro. That's one of the cheetah men. I don't know which cheetah men it is. So, Alfred, don't play that. It crashes the game. Oh, look! Is it like meant to be a helicopter? It's like they can't decide what it is. They're like... I like you can shoot him, but you can't see like what you're shooting. That's kind of the number. Oh. What? Yeah, you're shooting, but you can't see like where you're shooting. The shooting is just so... Oh. It's weird. Like, sometimes you can go... I like it's like, is it a helicopter? Is it a tank? Is it a tank helicopter? Well, I presume it's a tank because everything looks like it's on... I am not looking forward to playing Cheetah Men. Game over. Oh, it's the moon! Dam Busters. This was not what I was expecting. What? It's like Winnie the Pooh. It's like, hi there, I'm Winnie the... You killed Winnie the Pooh! Oh, Winnie the Pooh shoots stuff. What? It's like there's no way to stop. Just, hey there. You need some more integrity. You killed Winnie the Pooh. Okay, I want to pay more. The Winnie the Pooh game that Disney never gave us on the NES. It's like, Pooh's angry. They stole his honey. Pooh's like, you took my honey. I can't do a good Pooh. Oh, bother. Oh yeah, my manager sounds like Eel so much of the time. Bless her little heart. It's really funny sometimes. I'm watching the live action Winnie the Pooh movie, and actually I just realised, I'm like, wow, Eel and my manager sound so much alike sometimes when they're looking down on life and they're like, "Oi, bother." I try to do good. I try to remember what the like. He's like, "Well, looks like a disaster. Why wasn't I invited?" I'm like, oh my god, that's a total sort of thing my manager would say to me. Probably when they see my streams. Oh, he's like, I think they think there's a monster, and he's like, "Oh no, a monster. Please don't stop it until after he called me." I don't know, I just really love Eel. Eel's amazing. Like, I just wish there was a whole movie of nothing but Eel, like, comments. We all can learn a few do for meal. Yeah, so one of the other series is weird because I got all these series sort of planned. Is that me and manager are actually going to Japan when things are okay? When things are okay, I'm not going to take the mickey. If I can't go, I can't go. But when the borders are open and both governments say, the English government, the Japanese government both say it's okay to come to our country and our country, like it's okay to go into Japan. We're going to Japan and we'll be filming quite a lot there. We've got some fun things. Yeah, you may actually get to see what I really look like. You actually get to see what manager looks like. But yeah, I think we're doing a Disneyland 2-part, or we're going to Disneyland, and I'm already planning and buying one of those onesies from manager and buying her an Eeyore one. Because in Japan they're way more chilled about like you wearing stuff in the park. Like I don't really want you wearing like mascot costumes, but so yeah, we're planning on getting her an Eeyore costume. So that was like nothing. I thought it was going to be like a flying game with the title like Dam Busters. First, oh look, another shooting game! Exactly what this franchise needed. I understand shooting games are like easy to program. So manager's saying she will wear the Eeyore if we buy it for her. So that's happening. So we can promise that when the Japan vlogs come out, we will have a special live from Disneyland. Well, not live from Disneyland because I think they're actually quite strict. I saw this on another channel. Is they're actually really strict in the Japanese Disneyland about live streams. I don't think they like you. They like you filming, but they don't like you live streaming. I'm not sure. I think potentially what the guy did is I think he went and like live streamed in security. And I have heard stories about security at Disney being really funny about you filming them. Like the bag checks, they like say, "Can you not film the bag check, please?" It's like kind of like when you go into like customs and stuff in like other countries. They normally have like big signs up everywhere saying like, "Please don't take photos or video." Like even the famous Paul Logan vlogs is you see him getting told off for like he's like, "Oh well, I'm Paul Logan, I'm filming, bro." Like in customs, and like someone comes over like, "I'm really sorry, you can't like film here." Like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm totally sorry. I'm totally. Oh man, I'm already getting in trouble. I'm sure that's not like the least amount of trouble that you get on this trip." And he just carries on filming. Oh yeah, you may never not. I'm really shocked. I'm the only one who's figured this out. Oh, what the hell? What the hell is going on here? Yeah, I'm gonna take that off. I don't think the game's supposed to be doing that, and I don't want anyone to have a seizure. Yeah, I noticed the entirety of the Paul Logan, like, he took down the Suicide Forest one quite a long time ago. But he's actually finally taken down the rest of his Japan vlog videos. All of them are gone now. Like, there's like not a single, like, cause there's like things other people have like made videos where they go, "Oh, look at Paul Logan and all these stupid things he does," but it's just really weird. Just the entire thing. This is the Porygon episode. Oh look, that looks like it's confidently made. I mean, she's shooting stuff. Seems to be the thing. Like, oh, it's easier to shoot stuff. Oh god. Okay, that's not good. Okay, there is actually some hope here. There is actually some hope. Just annoying. It's really hard to shoot. Wait, what? Okay, that was no fair. It's like it's like homes in on you. Like, oh, this is confidently made, and then it's just like, okay, so you can jump. I'm just moving my gamer chair up. Okay, so I can jump and ah. Okay, I'm finally got. Okay, better go. It's kind of like a worry now because it's like. Oh. So apparently there's a lost Super Nintendo version of this that apparently they worked on, but I don't think anyone's ever found. Oh, and that's the other thing. Is after this, they tried to make a Cheetah Men 2. They went, okay, this time we're just going to concentrate on one game. We learned from our mistake before. They actually made a Cheetah Men 2. And they actually completed Cheetah Man 2. But for whatever reason, the company went out of business just before they could release this Cheetah Man 2. And then years and years later, they found an entire storage locker full of Cheetah Men 2. And someone just sold them like all off on eBay. But now they're ridiculously rare. Because literally there's only like 300 copies. Chills out. Oh, it's like a penguin. I think it's like a man dressed as a penguin. Do I have a penguin? So it seems to be the problem. They can't figure out how to jump. Okay, that was confusing and unneeded. Okay. He falls and turns into a snowball. What? How do I jump? It's like when you fall, you just turn into a snowball. That was confusing because I should have died there, but... So yeah, so we're looking forward to going to Japan, of course, when we're ready. At the moment, we want to go in November, but of course, I think with the pandemic, you just got to, you just gotta wait it out. Shark, it's the Gura game. It's like, oh, it's Gura. Everyone say hello to Gura. Look, I am collabing with Gura today. Hi, Gura. Don't tell anyone I killed Gal Gura. So I think this game was also unlicensed. I think that was a big problem with the NES. I think that may be one of the other reasons why the Super Nintendo version never came out, because the copyright thing was never really broken. Like now today, yeah, you can get repos and stuff, but when the SNES was actually out, the only only people ever built bootleg SNES carts when the SNES was a thing were people who literally, I think it was some Christian game that they took an Wolfenstein 3D and turned it into a Noah's Ark game. It's like a fart, you fart at Galgura. This is some weird fetish game about farting at Galgura. You're just like, God damn it, Gura. I mean, 3 guys who were just told to hey, you can make these games, and I mean, it was some mystery man who've never. I think he came from somewhere in Asia, and he was funding it all. I really some interesting documentaries about it out there somewhere. I know this guy started trying to kickstart like for Cheetah Men 2, and I remember because I remember like the Angry Video Game Nerds did things, and I remember that's when this is before him and the Irate Gamer like finally put their differences aside and became friends. I remember because it was really weird because the Irate Gamer would just never mention the Angry Video Game Nerd, and the nerd sort of did a trailer for this Kickstarter, and then the Irate Gamer came back and like did a pack. It was just so weird because he just never ever mentioned the nerd, and it was just like literally just flat out like calling out the nerd for being like just like this really scammy Kickstarter. I mean the Game Chasers were involved as well, and I mean even Pat. I mean he like apologised for it later, and he's like at the time he didn't think it was sus. Was that Megalana? Oh look, another shooting game. Exactly what this thing needed. It's like they're shooting at arses. Or boing boings. Shooting at the boing boings. This is the Cali. This is a Cali. This is a Cali game. See, I am collabing with HoloLive Girls today. Okay. It's like it stops. It's like Callie gonna jump out and I'm gonna have to fight her? No. I think the game has not been programmed right, and I think there's supposed to be a boss, and I don't think the boss has decided to show up. I think it's meant to be a huge Callie, and she's like, "Arr!" And I'm like, no, I can't kill you, Callie. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to restart. My totally legit mess. It takes two to get things around. It takes two to get outside. I think French Baker where we're up to. We're almost halfway through. Why does this look like a Game Boy game? This looks like a Game Boy game, like a Game Boy Color game. What? Okay, I can shoot. I didn't realise. I thought. So the weird thing is, apparently in the emulator, certain games like won't load or won't work properly, and on the actual NES, other games. So there's actually certain games you can only play on an emulator, and I am not playing any more of this rubbish. Oh look! Another shooting game that doesn't quite understand that it has graphics and stuff. Almost. Is that song from Les Miserables? The slave, you're always with... Sounds like it. And then just Russell Crowe's going to come in and start talk singing at you. And you're like, what the hell is this movie? And he's like, a slave, you'll always be a slave. The last time I was in Japan, I remember going to this really nice shopping mall in where is it? Odaiba, and it's where what's it called? It's where the new Love Life is. Literally where the Sleepy Girl has her concert in the new Love Life. That was the mall I was in, and they were just playing the Les Miserables soundtrack, and it just went so well because this mall was like themed like Italy, even though I know Les Miserables like set in France. It just this Les Miserables soundtrack really went well with it. Okay. Okay, so avoid the holes. Okay, what did I do that time? Okay. What the hell was that? Okay, so I think you have to change directions every so often, or... Oh! A slow, a slow... Oh! Game over, thank God. Space... Oh God, not another shooting game. Oh! What? You're playing as a dummy or pacifier to my American viewers. Dummy's what us Brits call pacifiers. We call them a dummy. My eyes are just going really weird at this background. The background's actually kind of nice for a NES game, but it's just a little bit too much. It's just, oh. What? Like, you think that's just part of the background, but it's not. It kills you. Yeah, they should have really just worked on... Then I've heard Cheetah Men 2 is also really bad. I don't think it was... I mean, that's like one of the Kickstarter things was it actually gave you a copy of Cheetah Man 2 you can complete. But you get to like one of the bosses and it just freaks the heck out. I'm almost halfway through this nightmare. Oh, okay. Okay, this is interesting. I can give him a point for an interesting concept. Oh, I need to play, what's it called? Thingy 99, Hong Kong 97. That would be fun to play on stream. That same couple of... Dun, 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 dun. I think it's like I glitched out. I don't think I was supposed to be there. Oh, cool. Goodbye. Okay, I can at least give some points to the originality of this game. Like, if they just gone with this game, if you know, just really like concentrated on graphics and stuff, they could have made a fun little game here. Like, I'm not totally hating this. Oh. Wait, what? So the money was bad? Okay. But yeah, as I was saying, this isn't the most horriblest thing I played today. I mean, I'm probably just the fact that I've played a lot of terrible things today. Like, this is a mobile game, you know, I'd play it. I'd play it. I think this would do well. Someone want to make this with me? What am I thinking is John, was it a Dimmadam, we're watching the guy with the giant. Look, you could just make a game of that with him using his, you know what, to get further up the level. Oh, the Pocky killed me. I was killed by the Pocky. Spread fire. Oh, joy. Please stop sending me these games. Oh, these ones are like randomly. It's like going through two sprites. They couldn't figure to animate a sprite. So it's like, sticks two sprites together and it makes it look like it's animated. Can't even go up in this one now. I'm just... It's like, let me leave! Let me leave! Oh. Hooray, I got to level 2. It's like the, it's a lobster. The flipping ship is a lobster. It's like they tried to make a lobster game and they're like, oh no, we haven't got time to make the lobster game. Just stick some shooting mechanics in it. We've got another shooting game. We've gotta go, this game's gotta go. Gotta go, game. The game's gotta go. So yeah, you can just break the game by continuously shooting. This is just hell. Now it's like, come on, someone get me. Come on, I don't want to live. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God I never want to play that game. I think... Bugsy Rose? Oh, Bubblegum Rose. Just look at that jump. Oh, I see. She shoots bubble gum. It's like, you can't beat the enemies. You know, you kind of expect... Oh my God, this is horrible. Oh, there, finally. Do you think... Oh, just like this game isn't programmed right. This game ain't right, I'll tell you what. Okay, just... Thank God. Thank God I never have to play Bubblegum Rosie ever again. Micro Mike. What? Just another game. He's just like, what? Are you ready? No? Oh, no. Good luck. What? I'll do another stream where I try picking my least favourite games and I have to play them. I'll have another go at Micro Mike. She has another shooting game. You think they would have figured out how to, you know, good mechanics. But no. Like, this game goes from absolutely horrendous to passable to even more horrendous. You'd think they sort of go, they start off horrendous, get better, and... Underground. What am I controlling? Oh, I'm controlling the little man. I got to kill the angel from Evangelion. The one that he fights at the end of Rebuild. Yeah, I've forgotten its name. Shinji, this is the Evangelion. I know we played the Evangelion game. This is the Evangelion game before that Evangelion game. You got to fight. And this is all depression. It's all around you is depression, and ladders are like Karu, and that's like giving you the hope to live on. And then Karu's head's going to explode. Oh no, that's rebuild. That's the rebuild universe. And Karu's going to get you to squish him. And definitely not a scene where the animators had definitely run out of money and were like, could you just, stay on this shot a bit longer? And people were like, no, it's art. I love Evangelion, but it's just funny how people always claim the two infamous scenes that you can tell the animators are like, we have no money. Could you just have a scene where a character stands in one place for like a minute and does not move and, we call it art? It's just like how it's like impossible to get to this. Well, the Evangelion game was not fun. I am halfway through. I am halfway through this agony. Oh look, another shooting game. Oh, like you're shooting Mewtwo's, which is weird because Mewtwo had been a thing yet. It's like a guy on a rocket. He's just like little lasso. Rocket Jock is something we are never. Non-human. What? He's like Bill Cosby down there. He's like, bob. It's just, this jumping is so horrible. I don't want to fall into the Bill Cosbys. Just Bill Cosby's down there. Green Bill Cosby's just like, Pokemon and Pokey and... She's like, you're looking at this and you're probably I'm a total idiot. It's like, you can't jump forward. You just can't jump forward. See? Normally in Mario you can jump forward. When you the momentum. No, you just jump up. It's just like, Yeah, I'm not touching. I don't want to see any more Bill Cosby. Crybaby. Oh, you're playing as a baby. What? Oh, it's a milk bottle. I thought that was something else. But it's like you wouldn't be able to figure out, oh, this is how you climb. Is that me? Oh, those are things to give you points. Oh, this game is somewhat... What? I don't think they programmed that right. What? What happened there? I had the misfortune of watching one of the most recent episodes of The Simpsons recently. And oh my god, that show... And this episode I watched was apparently a good episode. According to the remaining fan base. Were like, yeah, this is a good episode. Like, I watched reviews for it. I was like, oh, okay, I'll go... And, like, the people who still review The Simpsons will go, yeah, this is a good episode. This is one of the better episodes of The Simpsons we had so far. And I'm like, it was horrendous. No, I'm not joking. It was absolutely horrendous. It was some of the most unfortunate TV I had to watch. I think it was about J.J. Abrams, like, buying the rights to some animatronics show that Homer created when he was young in the 90s. And that's the thing. I think there was some hoo-ha about the episode because people were moaning. I know this is not the first time they've done it where they've you know, no, the floating timeline, and oh, Homer would have now grown up in the 90s when the original episode would have took place, and Matt Groening's like in interviews going, oh no, the fans are just moaning for no good reason. But in the same episode, there's a picture of the B Sharps, that episode set in the 80s. So it's like, okay, I can respect if you're like saying it's a new canon and stuff. But then in the same episode, you had something from an episode that took place in the 80s, or had a grown up Homer and with, you know, kids with Bart and Lisa born in the 80s. Oh wow, it actually looks like it may be a decent game. Okay, it's trying. And yeah, it was just so bad. I think they brought up like this. You can see like they make the episode about 2 years after like they were bringing up the Sonic. Like they were trying. Literally, the episode was saying, "Oh, you know, poisonous fandoms like bully us." And I'm just like, they use this Sonic example, and you can see this is so because this was probably written when, you know, they're all getting salty because they had to change the Sonic movie, and they're like, yeah, that Sonic movie is going to be a failure no matter what, like the fans think. But like, yeah, you can tell it was written so long ago because that's embarrassing now because, you know, that movie was, oh god, I said, you know, that movie was actually a success. So the example you're using is like really terrible. I just had JJ Abrams, and it just that like feat of celebrity where they literally just turns into almost a 20-minute blowjob of that celebrity that week. Like literally, if they literally filmed them giving JJ Abrams a blowy, that would have been exactly the exact same. I'm not saying I hate JJ Abrams. I actually like some of his stuff. I'm just saying, it just whenever they have anyone on the show now, it just feels like they just want to feel their ego. Like before, like when they had Elton John in, they literally freaking stick him in a, you know, it seemed like, or having actors play characters, like Danny DeVito played Homer's brother. And that was more because literally one of the producers at the time worked with Danny DeVito, like on the first show Danny DeVito is really famous in. And just like, oh yeah, we got this character, it would be cool. It's like, we need to bring in, of course, another voice actor to play him. Why don't we bring in Danny DeVito and stuff? I mean, there is good episodes with celebrities playing themselves, but just so many of them now. And it was just this episode, like, yes, JJ, you're right, people bully you and stuff. And you're just like, okay, yeah, there is times I will admit fandoms go too far, but it just, The Simpsons right now seems to be very much, our opinion is right, and everybody who disagrees with us is a troll. I think the South Park creators said it very well, because I think people always think they're on a certain side. And they've even said we're very much feel there is the left, there is the right, and we're sitting in the middle, laughing at both sides. And if you take South Park, if you look at the characters, I mean, we take PC Principal, that's totally a parody of the left, and then we take the "you eat your good jobs" guy, which is pretty much a parody, over exaggerated parody of the right. So it kind of shows you can do it in a show. You can have these characters that you can talk about a subject matter, even if it's a subject matter you say, well, I probably personally have this opinion on it, but I can understand why other people would have an opinion on it. And I know there's another episode in the recent Simpsons seasons, where they use SJW and it's referred to that, oh, this is what trolls. It just seems like the Simpsons just learned the word troll and just want to call everybody who disagrees with them an automatic. Yeah, Homer grew up in the 80s. Oh, no, sorry, Homer grew up in the 70s, and that's when his family died. But I mean, this is the thing. King of the Hill ran for 13 years. And yes, there is some continuity headache episodes, with Peggy Mums being one of them. One random episodes, there's a totally different mum pre-established. And I think they accidentally bring her dad back to life when she establishes her dad's been dead for a while. And yeah, so I'm not saying like, okay, King of the Hill had amazing continuity. There is a few episodes with continuity headaches. Luann's dad's one of them. But they never had an episode where like portray like Of course, there is episodes of like portraying Hank growing up in I think the 70s or the 60s, but they never had like an episode. And this ran for 13 seasons. They never did that like in the later season had like an episode of Hank growing up in like the 90s. They never have like Hank going, "Oh, I'm playing." I was trying to do my Hank. Propane and propane accessories. I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog. This Sonic the Hedgehog is pretty swell, Bobby. Well, actually, Bobby, you wouldn't have been born yet. I mean, Peggy. I mean, Boomhauer. And Boomhauer would be like, yeah, no, I can't do it with Boomhauer. I only can kind of do Hank. And you're about, this Sonic the Hedgehog. This is some good family values, to tell you what. Sorry for my horrible Hank here. Sonic the Hedgehog is a good fun game. I know this episode is breaking continuity, where we establish my character growing up in the 70s, and the fact that I go on about 70s Dallas Cowboy players. But no, the show is just not going to respect itself. We're going to come like the Simpsons, Bobby. Wait, Bobby, you're not born yet, Bobby. Ladybird, no, Ladybird, I don't know Ladybird. Propane, no, I don't work in propane yet. I haven't got my propane section yet. I can't remember which game I was up to. God damn it, Bobby, you made me lose my concentration. Made me lose my concentration now. Now I can't find the game I was playing. God damn it, Bobby. God damn it, Bobby. This is like the time you kicked me in the nuts and I got injured. Remember that, Bobby? Bobby, remember the time. Remember the time you kicked me in the nuts and... I think we're up to Crazy Shuffle. I know King of the Hill was allegedly getting a modern, like a almost 10 years after thing, with a more grown up. That's the thing, they wanted Bobby to grow up throughout the series, and that's why they like aged Joseph up in that one episode. I think it's like their prototype to see where they would do it, and I think that's when, like, if you notice after Joseph's growth spurt, there's like continuity in King of the Hill gets really... There's not many like ongoing story arcs. Literally, the ongoing story arc I can really think of, I think, is the John Redcorn getting his land and Luann's and Lucky's relationship. Everything else is pretty much... And I think that was why, because they saw that and they just freaked out. And they're like, what? You're going to change an entire character? Even though it's like a secondary background character? And they're like, yeah, Joseph really isn't an interesting character. Like, it actually gives him a lot of character. Like post, like, growth spurt, Joseph is a way more interesting character than when he was a kid. But this game was so bad, I'd rather talk about King of the Hill. Buzz? What? This is the Feet game. It looks a bit like Adventure Island - Wonderboy. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. It's like Sonic. This is like prototype Sonic. This is like what the Nintendo kids played instead of... Oh, it's like a giant nose. There's a few games. They just took these games and really worked on them. They could have been like cult classics. God damn it, Bobby! Why did you have to make 25 games? 52 games. See, here at Strickland Propane, we'd only work on one game. See, Mr. Strickland is a very respectable man. Yeah, this is the foot fetish game. Guru like this game. Oh! That's the thing, it's like that thing's shooting at you, but you can't do the attack. God damn it, Bobby. Oh, I like it how he's like, ah. Yeah, I'm not playing any more of that. Oh, I'm getting near the end. Shooting gal. Not another shooting game. Okay. At least this is different. I mean, I don't know what they... It's like they can't put the character actually on the screen. This is like a really budget version of Duck Hunt. But the only difference is you can actually play this in modern day. That's the thing that sucks, that you can't play Duck Hunt anymore. When I was a young tank engine, and I'd go to other depots, I'd play Duck Hunt at my friend's house, and it was just the most groundbreaking thing ever. And you just sit there and you're like, I shoot the game, I shoot the screen, and the duck dies, and you're just like, wow, this actually... Did the game crash? I think the game crashed. I was just giving like compliments to the game, and it's like, nope, no compliments for me. Ah, you gotta wait for this. Make your selection. Lollipops. It's like a guy just with lollipops. It's like, God damn it! What? It's just like his death animation. He just turns into a load of pixels. The enemy placements in these games are so horrible. I'm not even trying that. It's like, why go up there? You're just going to cause yourself some misery. Yeah, okay, I'm moving on from that. Evil Empire. It's like an Aladdin clone. You know, it's like Mega Man. It's like Mega Man's gone to Aladdin land. It's like an Atari game. How the hell am I supposed to shoot these bad guys up here? Hello there. Was it Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Is it Tomatase? Toke. I'm so sorry. I'm totally butchering your name here. Tosha Arne. See, I'm horrible at pronouncing people's names. Tokas Arne? Hopefully I have not totally just botched your... It's good to see you here. We are playing Action 52, because I am April Foolings myself. I'm not playing that again. I'm trying to get through all 52 games with my Salmon and I'm up to 35. Oh my god, it's the Back to the Future game. I should play that. I need to play the Back to the Future game. I should play the Back to the Future. It's god awful, but... They must have looked at it and went, what's another god awful game? Back to the Future, the game, yeah. Oh, now I should play like Super Back to the Future Part 2, which is a Japan only like platformer. That is actually really good. I just love the freaking out of the... Ah, so it's Shanarone, Toshakanano. Toshakanano. I'm really sorry. I'm just really horrible. I'm really horrible at the English language. Bobby, you feel English? You speak English? Oh, I should play Paperboy as well. Now you're making me play. I want to play all these NES games. What's this guy doing? It's like, I can't leave the street. It's just like, I just run into a car. It's like that music video for that song from the night. Oh, I'm on level 2. Where he's just walking down the road. I've forgotten what song it's for. Oh yeah, Bittersweet Symphony. And it's just like the lead singer just walking down this road, just whacking into people. And just people getting really pissed off at him. It's like one of the most like thingy, like 90s videos ever. Like, I've got the band that sung it, but it's just the video is just so weird. And he's just walking along, and he just like pushes past people, and it's like there's a car, and he just jumps onto the car and like jumps over it. And then, like, the person jumps out the car and starts screaming at him, and he just carries on singing his song while this woman's screaming at him, and he's just like, da 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 da, dun 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 dun. I'm a million different people. Yeah, I wonder if I get hit by a truck in this, Ikikai. Like, this is just going to start a Tina Ikikai. Who would want to see an Ikikai? We should do a VTuber Ikikai series. Like, we call it something like My VTuber is now Ikikai into fantasy world. Deus Ex Machina fantasy world. Why hasn't someone done that yet? Why hasn't a VTuber made like an Ikikai series of a VTuber? Can have one of those really stupidly long names like My VTuber is now in the magical world. We want some of that ReZero money, please. Thank you. I want some of that sweet ReZero money. But every anime now is an isekai. It's like they're trying to figure out. I like it when they take other series that already exist. They're like, how do we make an isekai out of this series? Just everybody looks like they're... It's like Australia. I'd love to go to Australia, but it's like a 7-hour... I'd say 7-hour flight. I'd do that. It's like that's like America from here on a good day. It's like a 27-hour flight because you can't directly fly to Australia from here. You gotta like jump off somewhere. It's always a really nice place to go, Australia. I want to try Vegemite. Because I like Marmite, and you'd say, well, Marmite's the same thing, Tina. But actually, Vegemite is... Because they actually sell our version of Marmite in Australia under the name Armite. So Vegemite is actually different. So I've just always been really curious to see what Vegemite actually tastes like. So check. Hello. Okay, cool. I'm still live. So I thought I'd sorted out. Oh no, because Isekai there. I'm actually getting really far in this game. I don't think the game realizes. So when we go to Japan, I have already been told I'm going to a load of aquariums. I'm like, okay. Yeah, one of the things I've been told we're doing. We're going to aquariums. So look forward to that, to see our many adventures in aquarium. Wow! I may actually beat a game in Action 52! No, I tried instead. What game was I up to? It wasn't Shooting Girl. It's like Saddam Hussein. Like some of the games, they actually put effort. Oh, it's a tank game. It's like Saddam Hussein's like, I can change. I know I've been... There's like hundreds of tanks. What? This is just a total. And like, this is like an almost like fancy say it's like some Titan. This is like Attack on Titan level. It's like assassin is coming over. Hadan Hussein is just like the colossal Titan. Oh no! He just comes out of. Okay, this definitely wins the award for what the. I still got Cheetah Men to play. God, that's gonna be a trip. Okay, so now. Oh no, I see. Now I've got to the point where I've gotten used to Action 52, so I actually do good at the games. I almost beat them until I'm Ithakied. Like, why does he just keep appearing on the screen? Yeah, this is not fun. I'm gonna restart. I do not want to play any more of this. It was the hell. I'll give it that. Oh. Marshman. This is where you play as Randy Marsh from South Park. Another foot fetish game. It's like the second another enemy's on screen. It's like, no, too many pixels on screen at once. They all look like Kirby enemies. Okay, so what the hell was that? Is there a shoot button? Ah, no, I do not want to play any more of that. They came. Okay, so we've just been demonetized. Oh joy, another shooting game. Exactly what this franchise needed. Well, there's a power up and it's done nothing. That was weird. Oh, game has crashed. Oh, diddums. What a shame. I was enjoying that. It means I have to play no more. How will I ever live? Right, I'm nearly there. I'm on the home stretch. It's Jetpack Man. So it's not been a boat game, so I can make obvious boat joke at the moment. I can be like, oh look, it's evergreen. Ha ha ha. You know, that thing that's happened recently. But no, Action 52, you've let me down. There was no boats in this game so far. You still got like 10 games to have a boat game, so... Game over. And at where I'll be leaving you. Billy Bob. What? It's like just really well animated. What? But how the hell am I supposed to get past that bit? Feels like an eco where you have to do it in the exact, like the carrot has to be. Oh no! Game over. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I mean, this game deserves another. They actually have some interesting animations. It's just like you just automatically die. And like not even the things are. Okay, that one was. Main menu. City of Doom. Oh, it's like that Spider-Man game. What? I didn't even touch anything. It's touching the windows kills you in this game. Okay. Oh, it's like that game earlier. You had to figure the direction. Bits and pieces. Okay, just like I just smash into stuff. Okay, no, okay, I must have a health bar. I look like the main character from Yo-Yo Hacker Bridge. You remember Yo-Yo Hacker Bridge? It's by the guy who did Hunter x Hunter. He like fights ghosts and stuff. Yeah, I'm not playing any more of that. Bits and pieces, I'm almost there. Beeps and beep. What? Oh, another shooting game. It's like that one where you go, oh, this is hard. You can shoot in different directions. Oh, one up. Lucky me. This is the first time I've seen a one up in one of these games. Like, before I think they'd realise how. In this game, you're a bit like, do you want a one up? Because it means your gaming experience. Oh no, it means you can shoot. Okay, so that's actually kind of. I thought you meant. Okay. Now I'm trying to figure out which one of these games was the best so far. Which is hard to tell because they were all pretty horrible. I mean, there's some games that definitely were a bit more effort put into them, but they had maybe just made 10 games. Like, you'd have still been quite impressive for back then, 10 games, or like... It's like we've had so many games break in different ways, and those one-ups probably do not count. Right. Like, bits and pieces, bips and blips. Manchester. What the hell? Are you like playing as... What? What? Well, it's like how you jump, it just goes do. It's like people in Manchester, this is what Manchester must be like. And I'm from Manchester and I support Manchester City. Are you criticising my football team? Gets late today's. I said I come back from the dead. I am not letting you criticise Sean Gota like that. It's just like how you jump, it just... And the sad thing is, this is probably one of the more confident games we've played today. Oh no, right as I say that, I get stuck in a place. Okay, no, almost. Okay, no, we got out of that. I phrased the game and then it almost broke. Game over. I am playing no more Manchester. What would be like a football game? I thought they'd go, oh, football, soccer, the boss. I'll try that again. I don't think I got the true feel. I think boss, maybe the underrated classic in this. No. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it is just terrible like everything else. Okay, I am playing no more boss. I'm almost there. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games away from my freedom. Oh my god, it's an ant. Shame there is no... okay, there probably is an ant VTuber. This game, it's just weird what rules they seem to come up with each game. Like, this game would be a lot easier, but you can barely shoot. Okay, now I'm stuck. That's fair. And I am not playing any more of that. Sony. Okay. What? It just gives you 1 life. What? Okay, I think I found the most broken game in this. Okay. I don't think I can jump. Okay, let me figure out the controls. Oh, now... Oh, okay, so... That must have been a 1-up. And the jumping is totally off, so... Ah! One more go, one more go. Okay. That's enough of that. Hambo's adventure. Time warp. Let's... What? It's like they couldn't animate the whole hand. They just got 2 fingers. Time? What? Oh, I think you can flick it. Oh, I see. What? Okay, this is the most F game in this pile. Imagine paying for £300. You probably bugged your parents thinking this is a really amazing deal. Like, oh wow, mum, dad, I'll never be bored again. And putting this in. Just, this is your entertainment. They're probably like, okay kids, but this is your entertainment. Like for the next 7 years. And yeah, I'm not playing any more of that. Jigsaw. Hooray, another game I don't have to play. I think that's the second game it's just refused to boot up. Oh. Oh, so almost there. Ninja Assault. Okay. 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 This is not great. But I think they understand someone's nice, unique graphics. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. What? Like how it just explodes. You can see that. The dodge just explodes when it touches you. It says, "Thank you, I die. Thank you forever. I die now." It's the way it's programmed. You come off the other side of it. I'm so near the end. Oh, it seems like if I just run in one direction. The end. Oh, I'm very near there. I thought it said Robbie Rotten for a moment. It was Robbie Robot. It looks a bit like Max Headroom. Okay, something. Run and gun, run and gun, run and gun. Right, here we are. We're at the main event at last. Look, it has a cutscene. The action game master was a home. The action game master was home playing with Vtuber. And Home reached out his TV and pulled him inside. He looked like he saw 3 gigantic yellow bodies, and it was the Cheetah Man. They just made the Cheetah Man told the enemies, and don't worry, we'll fight them for you. I like, see, this is where they put all the effort in. And now the Cheetah Man. 2K, you have 3 Cheetah Men, a different. Every second level different for you. Use how to defend the enemies in the first 2 levels. He's just like, Oolay! Oolay! Like maracas. So this is what they actually spent all their time on. Bom bom, bom 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 bom. Ole. What? You couldn't even like program him falling down. You have to like explosion. Ole. Ole, ole. Sorry, my eye was just hurting. I was like, oh my god. Ah. Explosion. Ole, ole. Every time you hit an enemy, the music stops. What? Oh, I think I have to go up here. Okay, yeah, true. I thought the game had glitched. I think it's Cheetah Men 2 that... Ah! What? Water explosion. I kind of want to just do a stream where I just play Cheetah Men. Maybe I'll play Cheetah Men 2 afterwards. Okay, okay, now it's... What? Oh, it's just so hard to see which direction you're supposed to go. I want to try and get through a level of Cheetah Men. Bom 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 bom. So yeah, there was like a comic that came with the game that was like the Cheetah Men's origin story. And there's actually an advert out there that is for this game, and it has the Cheetah Men like animated. And one of them, yeah, you said one of them has a British accent. Okay, now I think I'm stuck. Do I have to like... Oh, I see. I have to sort of go all the way over there for it to load in the top. Okay, no. This is a hard thing you got to tell. You can't tell what you can stand on. It's like that fireball with no reason there. It's more harder because, as I say, it's figuring out where you can stand without dying. Ah, almost there. Can I beat the level of Cheetah Men? I try not to go too fast. No! No! I like it, they can't even figure out they're called Action Game Master, not Cheetah Men. Can I beat the level of Cheetah Man? Dum bum bum. Cheetah Man. Here we go. Oh, I'm running from a bee. Oh god, no, more of these holes. You can't tell. Yes! I made it to level 2. Oh, now I can jump. Great, just great. I'm at Dr. Riley's castle now. Oh wow, they actually... So they can flipping know how to program a jump here. Why couldn't they freaking program a jump for the rest of the flipping game? That's Saddam Hussein coming back. Oh my god, it is. It's like you have to fight all the enemies. No! There's like little maracas out. Oh no, platforming. Oh, that was some good timing. Oh. No! Oh, so near, I think. Ah. I can't figure out if it's killed you or not. No, we were killed by Saddam Hussein. Ah, that is the end of that. Right. So yeah, that was our stream today. I hope you enjoyed it. That was a lot of torture. I actually do kind of want to play Cheetah Men again. I may do a stream where I play Cheetah Men and Cheetah Man 2 and see how far I can get in both those games. I know Cheetah Man 2 eventually breaks, but yeah, maybe we can find a version that doesn't break so we can actually get some more Cheetah Man action. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming in for this April Fools. It's good to be back. I hope to be streaming at the weekend, hopefully. And yeah, no, it was just lovely seeing you all again. And yeah, hopefully this new series will come along soon. I mean, it'll be a little while before it's out because I want to make sure it's really nicely well edited. But yeah, until then, I enjoyed the torture. So hopefully I will play something at the weekend. But yeah, I think I'll play something on Saturday. And yeah. Until then, until next time, bye bye everyone. Bye.